I grew up in Massachusetts, you know, and I'm only a couple of years older than you are, and you know, my heroes were Edward Brooke and Teddy Kennedy. A very liberal Democrat and a very moderate Republican who knew they had to work together to get things done. And so that became an issue going forward. And we don't see anybody willing, because the political risk is so high, to reach across the aisle to work together. And it's really very, very discouraging. And it has to be discouraging for you, even in California, as good as things are. You need an opposition that is at least an opposition that wants to work towards something in the future.
Yeah. Even our minority Republicans. I mean, I think some of them are learning to get along, but there's still the kooky, the kooky xenophobic types are the types that I first met back when I started cartooning in the early 90s, and we had Proposition 187, and that was the first kind of anti-Mexican immigrant law focused on Mexican immigrants. And it has all these fables of, immigrants are on welfare, immigrants don't work, or whatever. You know, it's like that
stereotypes.
Yeah, the stereotype and versus the reality, which is like immigrants, work their butts off and start businesses, and even undocumented immigrants pay in to the system and don't get back what they pay in, and it's just 20-something years of that, and we're still back in the same place. But those people are, they came back. They're still out there, and they're still here in California, although it seems like a lot moved to Arizona.
Yeah. Yes, they did. Well, it's interesting. They used to say that the third rail of politics was Social Security, touch it and you die. I'm beginning to think it's anything to do with immigration policy, immigration reform, touch it and you die. And that's so crazy because, I wouldn't be sitting here in the United Kingdom had my parents not immigrated to the United States just before I was born. So like you, I was a first generation, American citizen who's had the ability now to become, I guess, a first generation British subject, and it's that freedom of movement to follow what you want to do that is so important. So I do hope that members of the Hispanic community are treated with a hell of a lot more respect going forward. We've been talking with Lalo Alcaraz. You can find him on Twitter at Lalo, Lalo Alcaraz, Alcaraz, and he's also known as Mexican Judge.
You know what's hilarious is to hear you say Zed.
Oh, yeah. Z. Yeah. Knowles.
We just watched that Kevin Smith movie, Yoga Hosers, this weekend, and it's a whole spoof on Canada.
And
they say A like 8,000 times, and a boot about 10,000 times. And Zed is, the store is called A to Z. The girls are clerks at. And
remember, it's process, not process. Process. Thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it.
Hey, Dennis, I appreciate this and you, and I would love to come back sometime closer to the election, man.
Oh man, we would love to have you because I think it's gonna be so crazy in the next 9 weeks.
Yeah, and everybody check out the taco truck party. We never even got to that.
Taco trucks in every corner. Yeah, tell us about the taco truck party.
We know that Marco Gutierrez is the lone Latino for Trump, and pretty much, and he threatened America with taco trucks on every corner if you didn't vote for Donald Trump, because he said his culture is dominant and very aggressive. This guy's a self-hating Mexican immigrant. So we started, along with Gustavo Arellano, who's the columnist of Ask a Mexican, a very funny column, and Bill Esparza, a food critic. We started the Taco Truck Party because we do want taco trucks on every corner. That is utopia. And I want falafel trucks, hero trucks, Korean burritos, whatever, everything. And because that's not the future, that's the present, and we live in today, in this reality. So
I saw a photo of what's his name is Sam Seaburn saying best idea ever.
Yeah. We're going to raise money, sell shirts, give money to organization that helps mobile vendors in LA, and we're going to register people to vote. We just have a few more weeks, about a month left, I think, with that. So.
Well, we're having way too much fun here, Lalo. We've got to run, but thank you so much, and we'll catch you again next time. Certainly before the election, we'll do this again.
All right, Dennis. Thanks a lot, man.